So if you are a private client of mine, one of the things that you'd be privy to is having an analysis, a psychosocial analysis. And what this does is it allows us to remove the subjective or the opinions of ourselves out of the picture and start to see what you value. What you value, that's a core motivator, one of 7 key core motivators. What you value in terms of your behavioral style. Everyone has a certain personality type. Maybe you're familiar with the DISC. This is an expansive model that I use in terms of getting into the emotional intelligence factors and emotions themselves that are related to certain personality traits. And even for some people, if they're working on career development, let's say a health provider index, or they're in sales, or they're a dentist, or an athlete, a specific athlete, I then apply another level, which is their self-view and their worldview and their purpose and their role, because everyone has a different value in terms of what they think is good. If I say this is good to do, and then it would be easy for me to apply it, let's say in speaking. Some people, that's a major obstacle for them. So let's say for my lady bizzers, what I call my tribe of women who I help build a brand in the Mind Body Brand Academy, is I try to find what would be best for them in terms of engaging in social media that works with their brand, with what it is, the personality that they want to show and showcase, but also works with their personality. So something like a psychosocial metric, which is actually made with a reliability and validity factor of statistical analysis. Everything can be broken down in the universe to numbers, right? Bringing that into play allows us to see strengths, soft skills, things that we may not even realize are part of our superpowers. So what I wanted to do today, if you read below, is discussing how attitudes can be changed from the outside by us doing rituals and different things, so we can manipulate your attitude by changing your behaviors. We can't tell you as a health provider, that's why things like, you're not supposed to smoke. Okay, you've seen the science, we've educated you, you see the statistics, you may even have seen a family member die a lot of suffering and die from a cancer related to that. But the point of the matter is, if you're addicted to the nicotine, if there's something that it gives you, that's where it needs to be addressed. And if you look at what works with behavioral changes, we change literally the chemistry of the brain, because as in a lot of research in trauma and addiction recovery, you can't just tell people, don't do that. You literally need to help biohack and change the brain. And so it's very valuable sometimes to know what their natural behavioral style, what's their point of ease, where are their stress points. It's important for me to understand how to speak to them. And so this can be something that's very helpful from the point of being a trainer or coach or healthcare provider in terms of truly understanding somebody on a biopsychosocial level. But it's very helpful for a business owner or for somebody who's training their staff in how to create a corporate culture and a client experience to know who's on their team, who in their personality is best for certain roles and tasks that needs to get done. Because in terms of all ships rise with the high tide mentality in terms of business, which is part of that curvy hustle, we want to know everyone's strengths, and we want to be utilizing everyone's strength to their personality level. That's the way to keep a staff happy. That's the way to keep a client happy, because you're keeping communication happy and you're invoking these levels of trust, which is part of that whole big customer life cycle, which, by the way, is way before they ever walk in front of you and should be way after they walk out the door, that episode of contact. So read below and let me know what you think about attitudes and behavioral change. And the 4 styles that I've seen have become very helpful for communicating action plans. Thanks so much.